Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty in the Dwadge. Dwadge, Doge, however you want to go with that. It got buffed in January. It now has, the base model has some extra hit points and has been given I believe, the optimized cooling efficiency skill. And the upper levels got some other thruster improvement skills and also improvement to the damage of some of its weapons. So, as usual, I'll read off the whole spiel at the end of the round. But Dwadge has always been a good suit if you can use it well, which I'm not good at. But yeah, if you can knock somebody down like that and not get stunned, you can just land that big Heat Hawk for 7,600 damage, as Salty just did. And just absolutely wreck things. Yeah, 7,600 to a wound wart. That's a downswing on, I believe that's the Titania. If that's a Titania, this probably is at least the level 3 Dwadge, so nice. And yeah, it's that wound wart. Okay, yeah, that wound wart is dead. If that's a wound wart, it's 50 points under cost, but there's the Domnomidus, that's at cost, so yeah. And actually, wow. I'm betting Salty has a fair amount of melee defense on this because I swear the heat glaive on the Nomidus just did less than 1,000 damage, which it's kind of rare for any melee weapon, even with type disadvantage, to do that little unless you are, armored to the hilt. So, guess it's possible. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played one of these in forever, so Nomidus may just not have enough melee power to really push that thing. It's really not for the Nomidus. It's really not particularly a destructive weapon. It's just to knock things down that are chasing you, which is kind of important. So, also, yes, just watching Salty use it, I finally get the idea behind the rocket grenades that this and the Dom Tropin have, which is that since it follows your reticle, you launch it and you just close in on something, and hopefully the grenade and you get there about the same time. So, okay, well that was a prototype Stark Jagan that just fired a bunch of missiles, as they do. Currently 4,400 to 2,800, and yeah, not bad. Somebody managed to sneak over there and take point D in the corner, so they have pretty much got the enemy team surrounded at this point. Whether or not the enemy team can do anything about that remains to be seen, but we will find out. I'm not particularly surprised to... Okay, that was really good damage to the Nomidus, which then, after it saw the damage, just went ahead and panic tackled, which, yeah, did not work out, unfortunately. Big swing, big kill. And, however, I'm pretty sure that... I thought it was a Titania, but it may be a Dulmo? Yeah, that did not last very long, and here's an isolated enemy, which I believe is that a Pale Rider D2? Might be a Pale Rider Cavalry, but yeah, it doesn't seem to say disadvantage, so that's probably Cavalry. But yeah, Salty's had some really good luck with isolating mobile suits here, which is the name of the game when you are a melee raid, basically, because if there's a lot of concentrated resistance, it is really hard to get your combos going and not die. Nomidus managed to take him out while he was trying to focus on that. That might have been in Dulmel Doe. I haven't really fought one of those yet. I don't know how they are. And of course I don't have it yet, so oh well. But yeah, so far so good. Oh yeah, so far real good. 8,300 to 4,800, 4 minutes remaining. But yeah, this is going pretty well. If you didn't see, we have found out what the last of the UC Engage block suits is. It is the DJ Assault package. So basically a full armored DJ is what it basically looks like. It boils down to be quite honest. Oh yeah, they also on the Dwadge here, they also improved the build stun value on the Vulcans. So I recall, it's got quad Vulcans and they fire relatively quickly. So that should be, hopefully, a fairly quick stunning weapon. Because, yeah, as always, the more fast stuns you have, again, with a high-speed melee raid, the better off you are. there's the Nomadus again, and out. It did manage to tackle through. Yeah, because the grenade does not stun that with all of its resistances. Yep, that is definitely either a Dull Mel or the Doe. I'm not sure which, but yeah, it has its high-powered heat nudge attack. So, and good damage. No, actually, I think the Nomadus managed to tackle through that. But yeah, I'm impressed. Salty has managed to. Okay. Yeah, this Nomadus is actually pretty good at handling themselves, I feel like. Just eventually you run out of options, though, which is what happened to it there, and then you're dead. And let's see. And big swing, not quite enough. That's the problem I almost always have. Just the momentum is not quite there. And Salty held his tackle. Unfortunately, didn't have quite enough boost to side shift, then tackle back, which is... Yeah, I do that all the time. Okay, it's a standard Dull Mill. I forgot level 2 of that was in the game, so... Looks like there might be 2 of them. Maybe one is a Doe. Like I said, I don't have it. I'm not quite sure what it looks like and what the differences are from the standard Dull Mill, so... But yeah, Salty's team is up almost 2-1. They've taken every checkpoint. They pushed them back to the base. Boy, that is a GBO1 vibe. Yeah, I wish, to be honest, I wish there was higher quality footage out there of GBO1 than anything I did, because sometimes I do think about doing commentary about that, 10 years later just to show what it, what it was like back then. But, maybe I will. Yeah, that heat nudge is really strong, as you can see. Well, actually, that's a heat tackle, with the spikes. It's the neutral attack that is just a heat nudge, and it is really hard to land. I believe it causes heavy stagger if you can hit it, because honestly, if you can land that, you deserve some kind of reward, so yeah. Big swing, hit the iframes, but that's okay, because, somebody else got that one, and here is, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a standard Dull Mill, because it's, type neutral, so, yeah. Oops. Yeah, I think they just kind of... Sometimes, whether or not attacks clash or bounce or damage one another is just really kind of weird and hard to do. Okay, yep. Nomadus was not ready to tackle again. It might have had a window of opportunity if it was ready for that, but that grenade is going to do it. Yeah, because that does like 3,000 damage, and that was a tiny sliver of health it had left, so... And with 15 seconds left... Good damage. Didn't knock down his ally there, I don't think. Looked like he was going to, but it didn't. Somebody spawned in behind him, but that is not the issue right now. The issue is getting as much damage in the last 5 seconds as you can. And it is done. Good round. And yeah. This is one I always wanted to get better with, just because I do like the big all-or-nothing swings, but yeah, I need practice with it more. Salty did 111,000 damage. Very nice. 6-4, 3350 overall score. Yeah, good round. And thank you for sending it my way, Salty. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Okay, and the official list of changes. It got an extra 1,000 hit points starting from level 1. It went from 18,000 to 19. Upper levels also have gotten more hit points. Yeah, it now has optimized cooling efficiency level 1, which I believe improves thruster cooldown, so that will help, because, yeah, being out of boost for a melee raid is lethal. Power accelerator level 1 has changed to level 2. I believe that lets you can't boost cancel out of a clash or a bounce even a little faster, I think is how that works, if I'm not getting my skills confused. I probably am. There's a lot of them. Starting with the level 3, reaction booster program level 1 has been given. Assault booster level 1 has been increased to level 2. Level 4 gets reaction booster program level 2 and gets level 3 assault booster, and also thruster output increase level 1 is increased to level 2. Brain. I think that if I remember right, reaction booster program is the one that increases your speed if you do a second boost with your forced injectors after the first boost. I may be again, confusing that because there's just so many different skills. Matter of fact, that may be flexible booster. Not 100% sure. The heat saber switching time has been improved. And the custom Heat Hawk starting at level 2 has gotten an extra 50 points of power. I think at 500 this is probably at least the level 2. So yeah, it's the level 3 in fact, because it actually shows the costs on the site. Brain. But yeah, went from 1575 at level 2 to 1625. Upper levels got a similar bonus. And yeah, stun value on the Vulcans has improved. So yeah, the only weapon that hasn't been, well, the bazookas haven't been changed because they are used for so many things. Likewise, the hand grenade is shared with the Domtropen, so yeah. Let's see, at 400, it was on the winning team 47.8% of the time instead of the raid average of 50.5. Rival win rate was 48% instead of the usual 50. Damage was only about 700 short of the raid average for 400. MS losses were like 0.1% higher. Let's see, 47 and 47 both with averages of 50.7 and 50.4 at 450. About 5,000 short of damage there. Matter of fact, about 5,000 short of damage every level above 1. And yeah, interestingly, about 46% to 45% on win rate for levels 3 and 4, but just kind of anomalously at 500, it had a rival win rate of only 42% at 500 at level 3, and I have no idea why. I've been thinking about what these statistics mean, and I think in the past I just didn't quite grasp it. I'm pretty sure that the raid type average win rate, I thought it meant, a team with a raid on it, wins X% of the time, which doesn't make any sense. No, I think it means that the average raid type mobile suit is on a winning team 50.5% of the time it cost 400. That's not for the raid class as a whole. That is the average across all raids at that cost. So, I'm not great at statistics, so I could be entirely off base on the before and after here. I don't know.